Quick catch up. Pretty much done all of the 12 volt wiring now. Just need to put the labels on there. I've put them on the wires for now, just so I know where they go. All seems to be running right. Haven't done the solar panel yet. Yeah, putting the leisure battery there, and then we're gonna make a box around all of that anyway for like a center console. Yeah, so that's kind of it down here. Oh, that's the charger for the EcoFlow, which goes off the solar and off the alternator, and that one's for the Eco battery. So again, that works off both, and all working fine. Show you around the back. Right, so I've got two EcoFlows here. I've got the one actually charging up the battery at the moment, as we're not using the van just yet. And I found out that the gearbox needs to come out again as the new slave cylinder's leaking. So I've got to sort that out yet. Just waiting to hear back off the company. Right, so in here, I've got the projector, which does have a battery in, but it's wired up. And I do have a switch up here, which I will obviously put away, just so that it's, if I need to turn it off I can. And we've got Amazon Fire Stick attached to it. So then I've got the two Echoes, and they're going to be for the sound off the Fire Stick, and obviously we can do other things. Bit of a pain getting them to work. I've got these 12 volt connectors, but they do not handle the power for if you're having music on, things like that. So we've already got one with a battery, which we've already been using, so I've been testing that and it seems fine. If you plug it into the battery, it'll keep that going, and the battery's got enough power to play music. So that seems a go around on that. I need to get some more sticky on this. I've got all lights under here, which just touch on and off, and you can dim them as well using this. And then inside I use different connectors depending on where it is. So I've got USB there running through, and the lights for go up there, and then we've got more USBs, one there which I might put in the cupboard yet, I'm not sure, one down there for my side of the bed, and one over there, all on whatever fuses we decide on. I need to put something for that there, so that's for our fridge freezer in the back, which is on its own fuse as well, and all that comes on. All working well. What else have we got? I haven't done the 240 volt wiring yet, but they're just going to be a cable from each one there, running down, and then they're going to plug in the back of the EcoFlow down here for turning on and off. Oh, and this is for the main lights, so just a little remote to come in, and you can dim these as well. So yeah, pretty much coming together. Didn't take too much to do all that, so I'll let you know when we're done doing it. Oh, the only other thing I've got to do yet is work out where to put this. I'm thinking under the passenger seat, so I'm going to swap over the driver's that's already got a hole in it over to here, and I just need to do a hole for where the air comes in. But I need to check underneath, make sure there's nothing under here that would be an issue. At the moment it just looks like where the exhaust is, and so it should be alright down there. Just got to look at where the heat guards are, so I'll check that out, and then this can go in down there, and then I'll just run a pipework from it probably through the back of here down here and come out underneath the cupboard in here. Some people have put it under down there, but I think it'd be better if it's there and it's blowing at us rather than from there, but we'll see. So yeah, so I think that'll be the next one to do. Right, little job I've just done. The EGR valve was really clogged up, I'm not sure if that's why I kept getting the glow plug heater light keeps flashing sometimes. So giving it a good clean out, and the air intake as well. See if that helps at all. You can buy blank offs for these, where you just blank off down the bottom down here and blank off onto here, but I think it's still working. I mean, the spring seems fine, but I'm not sure how you can test these. But yeah, so it's nice and clean anyway, so I'll see if that helps with anything. And then the brake pedal seems pretty soft as well, so I'm going to have a look at whether the front one's a little bit seized up maybe. I'll let you know on that one. Right, so I'm fitting this side step on. So I've made these brackets from that 8mm that I had left from doing the seats, and then under here we use rivet nuts there and same under here. So see how that goes. Should be right. If it's not, then I'll just weld it on instead, but it should be right. I think I'm going to cut this bit off as it's a bit jagged, so I think I'll just cut that off first. Yeah, it must have got hit or something in the past, but it's all rusted. So yeah, alright, I'll get that fitted. Right, so the rivet nuts helped. They worked on here and here, but they didn't work on the other side, so I've welded it as well. So I'll put the nuts on this side, bolts on this side, welded it, and then on over here I've just welded it in, and over here welded it in. I've also welded these onto my brackets to make it easier with putting the step onto it now. So just let that dry, and then that should hold it. Right, so it's all fitted now. It seems to work really well. There, it's a reasonable height for getting in. It stores very nicely. It doesn't stick out or anything like that, so clearance is about the same as the exhaust, so it should be all good. So yeah, another one done. Not much more to do now, I don't think. Well, apart from a few. The water tanks, big job. Solar panel. Yeah, I'll do a tour around in a bit. Once it, well, probably tomorrow, as it's starting to get dark now, of what we've been doing inside and where we've got to with everything. Right, so I just thought I'd finish this video off by just going through what we've kind of done now. So started at the front and went back. So under here, obviously did the engine service, timing belt, water pump, all the antifreeze, so full service down here, clutch as well, which obviously I had to do twice as one was faulty. Fixed the washer bottle now under here. You can just about see. I took it completely off and then put a load of silicone. It was all inside this bit where it slides in, so that's done. Also there was a little leak, not sure if you can see, down on the oil. I think it's an oil cooler down there. So I just put some chemical metal on that. That seems to have sealed it. There was no pressure there, so it was just a weeping a bit. So that's all done down here. And then I came through here. I'm getting this box through there, through the firewall, with the cable for the battery. So that's this, which goes to the DC to DC chargers. I've got two of those. I'll show you when we're going inside in a minute. And that's kind of it around the front. So yeah, right, so in here, obviously seats in, welded the brackets. Under the passenger seat is the heater, diesel heater down here, which comes underneath, down there, Pipe just runs straight across and into the return for the diesel, into there with a nice easy fitting. Behind this seat, so we've got the battery down here, that's 100 amp hour. Then I put some speakers up here, just because the ones in here weren't very good. Then found that we needed an amp, so I got an amp off Facebook for £15. That works fine. Just got to route the wires yet underneath better. But the screen works really well, just the sound wasn't very good from it. I've got reverse camera, well, reverse mirror. So I've got two mirrors, two cameras to go on top. That do this. If I turn it on, no, it won't go on. So yeah, so one's for just normal behind you, and then when you put it in reverse, there's another one which comes in closer. So I've got to put those in yet. Then right down here is all the electrics. Probably easier from the other side, actually. I'll go around. And we found this fitted nice and easily just in there, so I'll fit it in properly. That was from B&M, I think, something like that. Right, so electrics are all down here. There we go. Right, so fuses for the 12 volt there. Underneath DC to DC for the 100 amp battery over there, and also you can put the solar in, which I will get. That's one of the big jobs I've got to do yet. And obviously this turns the battery off, so completely turns all of the 12 volt inside off. This one here is for the EcoFlow, so it's a DC to DC for that, and also for solar as well. Actually no, the solar goes straight into the back of them, but this is also for the mains power, which I've now rigged up. So comes in through there and then splits off, goes to that one there for the EcoFlow, and then I've also got it, so I've got a better charger. The one that was in here wasn't very good, so we've got this charger, so when we're at home we can just plug it in and charge the whole system up if we need to. So yeah, just need to tidy these cables up now that all of the wiring is done. Yeah, so it's pretty alright in here. Oh, these one's for the heated seats here, and the other one is for the small fridge that you can just see the back of coming out of the cupboard there. Yeah, and these ones go to the two Alexas that are in there for the surround sound. So yeah, those front bit's kind of getting there. Oh, I've got on the front here just a tyre pressure, just to make sure that they're always alright, and that connects to these on each of them. So I've got these just to be sure. Still got to do the outside yet, all these bits on here. Right, let's go inside. So obviously I did the step, which was in the last bit, all welded in, works fine, and you just lift it a little bit and it goes under and lift it back out like that. Well, right, coming in, got the two EcoFlows with all of these in, so I actually charge the smaller EcoFlow from the big EcoFlow, and then the big one goes straight to the DC charger and the mains as well. So, and that will all charge up, and this is for our 240 volts. So we've got these plugs on the back, like this is number 1, which goes to the plug over there, and then number 2 comes to this one, and we can swap between them where we want them. And then we've obviously got the one for the dishwasher as well, which is, I'm not sure you can see, but it's just down there, and they will have their own plugs for that. And coming in is for the heater. So Yeah, which works pretty well. We had it on yesterday. And it has a little remote, which is a bit easier to use. I wish I'd gone for one that had an app, but I thought it did, but it doesn't have an app that you can link to your phone, so it doesn't work as well as but it works fine. I think you can set timers on it and that, but I haven't got into that yet. So yeah, yeah, I've got two Alexas, which I found out how to run them off batteries. Well, like I said, I got batteries which are actually by the main battery in there, because when these are plugged in, even with what we've got for turning it into a 5 volt, it still isn't enough when you're playing music or the sounds coming out for watching films and that. So I worked it out in the end, and they went off to 12 volt. Then we've got lights under here which went off to 12 volt, and you can dim them as well, and then just on off with a little button there. Right, now I've got a button up here. We've got to put somewhere properly for the projector, so that is just to turn the power on, but it does have a battery in, which does work fine, and you can run the Fire Stick off it, so I don't need a separate one for that. But yeah, lights in the roof went off this, so on and off, and you can have them brighter or dimmer depending on what you want. I have found when these are on, if you're using this, it does interfere with them, so we'll probably be using these ones more, this one here and this one here. Now, I got this one pointing that way so it wasn't glaring at us, but yeah, they work fine. Any other, I've got USBs at the back for charging up at night, so we can put our things in here, and one over there. I think that's about it on the, oh no, got the table which clips in just over here. See if I can do this quickly. Yeah, so that works nicely. Just an adjustable leg on here, and then it's got the two clips down in there. That works fine. It's quite tight getting past this corner here though, but it'll work. Then under here, I'll put this on now. Need to do it so the bed folds up better though, I think. But we've got our fridge freezer under here, which didn't take up too much power. And I'll show you where that's plugged in. Actually, I don't know. That is plugged in down in there. So just made a little board. So we've got that one there, and then a spare one, and some USBs if ever needed. That's our composting toilet for wherever we need it. So yeah, so I just need to make this so it tidies up a bit better when we're doing it. Back inside. Right, so that's over there. Done all these cupboards now. I mean, we've gone with what was there before, so I mean they're not brilliantly fitted, but I'm not really taking it all down and restarting, so it'll do. Change these, as these preferred the look of these ones. So yeah, so they've all got these to hold them open, and I put magnets on as well just to hold them. And we've got more electric USBs in the cupboard if it's needed, and all the cables just run inside these. Yeah, again, run inside. There's for the lights in the roof, and then more back here. There, and then at the moment these, that's one of the cameras to go on the back for the camera in the front, so I can see, but I've got to work out how to do it yet. I'm thinking I'm going to run the cable through that bit there and find a place to drill through there on the top, and I've got some backlights to go on as well. So yeah, so I think that'll be one of the next jobs when it's a bit warmer, because it's like 0 degrees at the moment. Yeah, and these were floor tiles that we bought. Finally come off a little bit sometimes, so might have to put some better glue on it. Windowsill's done there as well. Sinks in, but obviously we haven't got the water rigged up yet. and then putting things on, just make it a little more homely. So my friend from Sweden, he bought me this so we can start scratching off where we've been already and where we're going to go. Still not decided if we're going to put any cupboards up on this side yet. We'll see how we get on with space, I think. Yeah, and then this here is for the projector. Yeah, so that will go all the way up, self-supportive, and then if I can get back far enough, just fits in that gap there. And then the two Alexas are the speakers for projector as well, because they go through the Fire Stick, so they do all the sound for that. But also you can use them normally as well for playing music. We have got internet to come in here as well, which we're using in the house, and it's just like a phone SIM in it. It works fine in the house, so we'll just bring that whenever we're going away, and it will just sit up here, I think, and just plugs into the USBs. I think. Oh, down here changed all these as well. So they're the same. We're thinking we probably need to paint this grey like the top, but we're not sure yet. So we'll see. We need to get out there first and see. Put this one on in front of there, in front of the dishwasher, and for the top up here. I just need to make a bracket to go on here. So yeah, it's a shame it wasn't a little bit wider. Just cover it, but I mean it pretty much covers. So yeah, and the other fridge is in here for when we want to just store things to get to quickly, like milk and that, rather than having to go under there. Haven't decided on storage down here yet. There's quite a lot. We'll probably have like half and half, like half at the front and that you can get to easily, and then half at the back. Yeah. Oh, and that's just need to connect that better somewhere for the heater that comes in here. Yeah, so jobs left really, work out the plumbing to go where the tanks are going underneath. I've got most of the stuff, just be pipe connectors I need. I've got the pump for it, which will go underneath here, and obviously we've got the tap and all that rigged in. So yeah, just got to work out where to put the waste and the freshwater tank underneath. And at the back there's the for the mirror at the front, so the reverse camera, and then solar panel on the roof, and then I think we're kind of ready to go. We're working out curtains at the moment, so I think we're just going to have ones that probably go over magnetically, because these blackout ones work reasonably well but not perfect, so we'll still have those up. Then others, the same on here, we've got covers that go in here, but I think we're still going to have some sort of curtains up on the same on these ones as well. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching.